You give that ba bum bum bum, ba dum bum, ba dum bum bum, ba dum bum bum. Oh, there I am. Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Nope. I just wanna adjust this, because it resized itself. Ah! Hello. Hi, everything is scuffed as usual, just like you all know and love. Ah wah wah. How's everyone doing? We are finally back to kick some tail. Yeah. So, let me give you the rundown. First of all, everyone, thank you so much for the happy affiliate anniversary. I tend to celebrate it on the... Well, after, like, all the paperwork and stuff got submitted to, you know, officially be affiliate, it was rolling over into April 1st, actually. So I tend to celebrate it then, but I will be busy then. I think on the Easter weekend. I'm thinking the Easter weekend, yeah, is when I'll do the affiliate stream. Like the actual little celebration. Yay, headpats from cookies! Yeah. I don't know why everything's acting up at the moment. I think it might just be the weather. Hey, it's Joey! Hi, Joey! Yeah, let me just look outside. So, it is bright and sunny, but I do see that there's a bit, like, quite a bit of snow around. Like, it's not snowing, but we did have some kind of heavy snow last night. So, it makes sense that the connection might be a little buggy. I might also try adjusting some of my settings in OBS, see if I can't optimize that a bit. Maybe adjust the router later. But it seems to kind of be holding. It's dipping up and down, which is kind of normal for the start. But yeah, let's go over today's plan. We're gonna be doing the Leaf Green finale. So, off stream, what I did was I went in and I I did some leveling up just to get my Pokemon up a bit. Because, like, when I had finished doing the Giovanni stuff, I was basically level 40 to maybe 45? Which isn't terrible, but I got everyone buffed up to level 50. And I think now, honestly, let's just jump into the game, shall we? Hey! It's the cat demon princess of chaos! Welcome in, welcome in! We are here at the grand finale. Here we are. 21 hours, 27 in the Pokédex, and 8 badges. Previously on your quest, took on Viridian City Gym Leader Giovanni's Dog Trio. Departed the gym. Went to the Pokemart and bought a bunch of items. Went in the mansion for no reason whatsoever. And here we are. Let's go over the team. We've got Zinx. We've got Empress K1. We've got Baby Seashell. Delicia Ring. Nori and Q Shadow Phoenix. We got the girlies. So, you clicked it once. Alright. Who's ready? Are you ready to rock? So here we go. This is where we have to fight our rival. Technically, you can fight him here twice. So, the first time, if you go here early on, then you can fight him, but you always have to fight him here. Like, this one is not optional. But yes, hi cat. Hello. Now this is where we basically get to see his finalized team. It's just not fully... It's not fully trained up yet. We're having frozen duck. Rhyhorn. This is an interesting choice, because he's using the rock typing as his way of... Aw, thank you, cat. I'll have a very good stream because you dropped by. That makes it all better. Yeah. Now, Rhyhorn, rock type. That's the reason, because rock beats ice. But the thing is, this has low special defense, and this is also 4 times effective. And a crit. It was never living that. Ever. And Growlithe. So Growlithe, he hasn't evolved it yet. But I'm pretty sure technically this is how, this is how he would be given it Flamethrower, is by leveling it up enough. It's just a small thing they do, but this is kind of their way of saying, you know, hey, maybe you shouldn't evolve these Pokemon right away. Wink wink, nudge nudge. Alright, Execute. I mean, I've got quite a few things to handle that. You know what, let's go with Shadow. Kind of interesting, though, that, like, Execute, Rhyhorn, the Growlithe, none of them are actually, like, they're not fully evolved. I feel like if they had given him a fully evolved team here, he would be a lot harder to deal with. Alright, Alakazam. I don't have anything really for that, but that's okay. I'm pretty sure Alakazam has a low defense, and Shadow is very much an offensive Pokemon. And lastly, Blastoise. Shell, it's time for you to do what you do best. I love when Shell said it's shelling time, and then shelled all over. Now, Bite, despite, you know, physically biting you, is actually a special move, just because it's the Dark type. Rain Dance Lair doesn't help at all. If this was a Blastoise that had the hitting ability in the later gens, maybe, because that would be Rain Dish. All this does is make its water moves hit harder, but I resist the water anyway. So ultimately, it does nothing for it. Oof, a crit. Ouch. Well, that's just rude. Oh god, frames are really coming up and down. But I promised a finale. The finale will go on. Body Slam, as cool as a move as that is, on Jinx, it's just not good. Careless Schmerless. You got your butt whooped. Plebeian. Actually, that's a good question that came into my head. Do I have any repels? Hey, Shell, thank you for the daily check-in. Ooh, Deep Sea Bloober. Very fitting for you being all oceany. Yeah, hi. Yeah, I know stream's a little scuffed. I think part of it is just the weather. But later on, like, I will figure out, you know, how to best optimize everything. However, so, I just had the thought that I should maybe buy... Oh, you don't sell repels here. Alright. Then, where can I buy some nice repels? Let's go to Cinnabar. You're good, yay! I'm doing alright. As you can see, I finally got my Switch issue fixed, which is fantastic. You know what? Actually, I'm good for that. Max repels, sure. Okay, so... we've got supplies now. And I'm pressing all the wrong inputs, because yesterday I played Scarlet, and I also played, Legends ZA, and now I'm playing this, and all of them have slightly different controls. It's totally the weather. Oh, probably. We had... I guess technically it's not a blizzard yesterday, it's more of a flurry, but, like... it's just not fun, like... ugh. Too much snow for my liking. You know, I bought these repels and I didn't even use one yet. Alright. The boulder bag? Yep, you can let me through. I do like this area a bit. It just kind of goes to show, like, you know, this is of great importance. The ultimate goal. I do wish they made it a little more different from for each gate. You know, like the first one could have been more rocky, and then, you know, the other one could have had like a river or something. The soul badge? Yeah, I've got that. You can generally find wild Pokemon here, which is why I went and got the repels. Just trying to surf and, like, just run through all this gets kind of tedious. There we go, item. I remember there is 1 or 2 items you can find. I just can't be bothered to find every single one. Now, in the old games, so like the originals, this is where you would get Moltres. Of course, this is not that game, so no Moltres in here. Oh, did I not teach Primate Strength? I could have swore I taught it Strength. Yeah, I was gonna get rid of Rock Smash. Oh wait, no I can't. Never mind me. Maybe that's why I didn't teach it. Charizard can learn it though. And I mean, it's honestly better than Mega Punch. So yeah, let's do that. Like, they're both base power 80, but instead of 85 accuracy, strength is 100. It just makes it better. For some reason, I thought Mega Punch had, I thought it was 100 for base power. So, the other day, because I played Legends ZA, I was just doing, you know, a little hunting, finding fun stuff, and I found a shiny Onyx. Main reason I bring that up is because, well, you can find Onyx in here as well. Alright. Well, this is a battle girl, I think. Or an ace trainer. So let's go with Shadow, because she's good. Cool trainer. Close enough. Avert your eyes, don't look at Shell. I repeat, do not look at Shell. But also, thank you so much for the support. Yeah, shiny Onyx in ZA. It wasn't necessarily what I was hunting for, but you know what? Just because, like Pokemon Champions is gonna be coming out, I could evolve that into a shiny Steelix, and then I could totally use that on one of my teams if I wanted. I mean, it's probably not gonna be good, just because it takes up your 1 Mega slot. But, I mean, hey. Sometimes you don't always have to make good teams, sometimes you can just make those funny teams. Like, if I'm gonna be competitive, I'll use something I'm much more confident with. But if I'm just making a funny team, then you know what? Steelix it is. Bonk. Yeah. What's everyone's favorite Mega Pokemon? There's quite a few, honestly, that I quite like. I don't know if I could necessarily pick a favorite. Oh, that was a crit as well. Oh, and the flinch. Well, that's just rude. Ride that surf! You lost out. Womp womp. Okay. We'll use another repel here, I think. I don't think it's actually possible to get both of these items. Because if I move it 2 over, then if I push it up, it gets stuck and I get the item on the left. If I push it to the left, I get the item that's up. Alright, I'm going to just see what those items are, and then pick the better one. So, let's see. Victory Road. Is it gonna tell me what those 2 items specifically are? Or am I just gonna have to guess? I may end up just having to guess. And one of them is gonna be TM2, and the other is gonna be Rare Candy. I mean, they're both good items, so... You know what? YOLO, we ball. We're taking the one on the left. We got the Rare Candy. Oh. Disconnecting from chat? You good? Oh, I'm getting jumped. You can see I'm good, but how good am I? That feels like what they would ask going into the... Like if I was going into the Salty Spittoon. Okay. For a minute I thought Eradicate was gonna hold on, and I was gonna be like, bro, what? It's interesting just about Pokemon Champions, by the way. How they're not gonna have any, not fully evolved Pokemon in there, with the exception of Pikachu. For the launch, anyway. They have confirmed they'll bring them in later on. They kind of just want people to not just do the Violate Porygon 2, a Violate Rhydon, a Violate Murkrow stuff right off the bat. And I get that. Like, as a competitive player, sure, I'm gonna miss some of them. But I don't think it's all bad. Like, it'll force me at least to test out. Well, less so test, but just do other things. I will say, like, Murkrow does go kind of crazy in the competitive scene. Prankster Haze, Prankster Tailwind. It has Quash, Thunder Wave, Feather Dance. Having access to Foul Play is never bad. It's got quite a few tools. And I mean, if you decide, you could always do Brave Bird on it to try and get that self-KO. It gives you that free switch. Alright, do we think Water Gun will knock this out? No. But very close, honestly. Okay, no burn. Oh, you're gonna use a Hyper Potion. Well, la-di-da, fancy pants. Well, I spray my water on you. You had a chance? No, you didn't. You got beaten up like a scrub. Okay, so... that boulder up there does nothing. So it's this boulder here. So it goes... down? So down, over 2... this is where you go back down. Nice. Oh. This here is Victory Road. The final test. I wonder, how many people have actually seriously used a Machamp in their playthrough? That's actually one I haven't used. Hey! Hello, doggo! Thank you for the wishes. Yeah. I know, I mean, technically my affiliate anniversary is not today. I hit affiliate on March 31st, but then by the time like everything got processed, it rolled over to being April 1st. I'm gonna do the, like, actual affiliate celebration probably on Saturday. Yeah, I'm planning something for the community. And I think it'll be fun. Ooh, Sandstorm. Not gonna use that, but hey. Oh. Wonder what type this guy is. He's got yellow head, so he's either a bird keeper or like one of those engineers. And you know what? Let's use Charizard, burn him to a crisp. Yeah. Oh, he's the juggler! Let's go Flamethrower. Drowsies are just bulky. Yeah, I believe Charizard is holding the Charcoal, so that's why Flamethrower seems... it's probably my better option. You know, Charizard... I mean, you can run it physical or special. Now, like, look, the Hypno took that. Pretty okay. More okay than I would like. Alright, I can hear outside they've got the snowblowers going now. Charizard, you can take this on. You're fast enough. Whee! Oh, Future Sight, okay. So after I finish Leaf Green, what would you guys like to see me play next? Yeah, I'll take some suggestions in chat. You can also always post them in the Discord server. Yeah, I'm thinking it'll probably be something else on NSO. Well, I say else on NSO, as if this was on it. It's not, but... who knows, maybe I'll play something Yoshi related, or maybe I'll jump into Pokemon XD. Okay, so... I just need to line it up over here. Okay, and that is a full heal. Are you another juggler? Is Victory Road too tough? No, not really. When I was a child, it was a lot harder, but keep in mind, I was 5 years old at the time. So, I mean, naturally it's gonna be hard. Like, you're 5 years old. You can barely read. I still did it. Just like the records show. Actually, Mr. Mime brings up an interesting point now. Because regular Mr. Mime is fully evolved, but the Galarian one is not. So, will they only have one of them available in Pokemon Champions, or not? You'll whip me? Oh. Oh golly. What did I ever do to you? Vincent. Vincent Price? Actually, you know, Sorry, wrong button. I'm gonna adjust this because that's off a bit. There we go. That's slightly better. Oh, Golduck, okay. Well, good thing we have Shell. After this, I think I'm gonna go do a washroom break. I know it's a little early, but I think I'm gonna do a washroom break after this. Hey! It's the nerd! Sup, nerd? Welcome in, welcome in. We're just doing the finale for Pokemon Fire Red Leaf Green. Ooh, you got the Spiny Desert. Nice! Yeah, I wonder if anyone can guess what my favorite N64 game was. Alright, save. But yeah, I will be right back, Lo. We have returned. Thank you for your patience. I also took the time to change into my robe. It's just more comfortable in that right now with the healing pad on. I believe we were solving puzzles. Let's see. Nori, let's use you for this one. A child prodigy? I wonder who that is. Is it me or do they mean my rival? Our Mega Kick probably KOs if it hits. Okay, it does quit hasting and keeps lagging. No, that's partially on my end, too. Yeah, we've had a bit of weather, let's call it that. Alright, Electro. Electro, Diglett, Nidoran, Mankey, Venusaur, Tastuff, Fearow, Pidgey. Alright. Mega Drain. Oh, okay. You're just gonna be like that, are you? Really? And you know what? I'm gonna be rude. Someone cast rain inside my house? No, this is Canada. We get snow. Just tons and tons of snow. It's not fun. I don't like it. Electrode, I'm gonna play the long game with you. Like, I have no issues just stacking up my boosts. Although he's probably gonna throw out a fire type after this, just to mess with me. Hyper Potion, okay, you know what? I'm at +3, he's got no light screen. Southern Canada? I don't know if you've ever told me whereabouts in Canada you are. Not that I'm gonna, like, press and pry or anything. Where I live, I wish we had warmer weather. Goodbye, Dirtle. He's like Squirtle, but with dirt. Yeah. I whip my vine back and forth, I whip my vine back and forth, I whip my vine back and forth. Arcanine, there it is. See, there's the fire type. I knew it was in there. Yeah, why do we live where it's cold and it hurts? Yeah, so basically I keep it expanding so you get all the smog heat. Well, I live in a big city that keeps expanding, and we get all the cold. Oh yeah, I'm the one that beat Giovanni. Actually, you know, I can use some of my super potions here. Just heal that up. And I have the full heal, so I don't need to use a full restore or anything. So that has to go down a hole. But where's the hole at? Ooh, overheat. Okay, so the button I need is over here. So, for starters, I guess I just push the boulder up and over. I remember when I was young, these puzzles always felt so hard. Is the same city you're thinking about? That place has like 8 different climates? It may or may not be the same city? I mean, I don't hide what city I'm in. Like, you could find that information. It's not that difficult, I guess. But I mean, part of that is because I do competitive Pokemon, so like, they record that information. Alright, another Max Repel. I'll fight you. Yeah, I mean, you can say what city you're thinking of, and I'll just say whether you're right or wrong. Like, you can just say it and I'll say, you know, whether it's right or wrong. Also, for, Wednesday, or even just later this week, is anyone seeing the Mario Galaxy movie? I am, and I'm quite excited. Yeah, Nope, not Toronto. Not even in that province. Honestly, I hate to say it, but Toronto would be way more progressive than well, Ontario in general is more progressive. At least when it's online. Now, if they put it on Netflix, like, later on, like they did with the first Mario movie, I might do, like, a community night for that. It's honestly looking really good. And I'm gonna collect all the popcorn buckets. I might have to rearrange my shelf a little bit, but I would definitely put them up. Toronto sucks. I can see why. I just hate that Ontario is considered more progressive when you look at things there. Only the Chosen can pass here. You shit! Are you gonna be a water type trainer? Because if so, I will happily switch Shell in for this fight. Oh yes, my Mudshot was a physical move. Hiya! Ash's Kingler was pretty dope. Ooh, okay, so I think he is the water guy. Alright, Shell, you're up. Oh, Shell, you're so fine, you blew my mind. Hey, Shell. Hey, Shell. Yeah, no, I don't blame you about that. Alright, let's whip them. For a minute, I thought that the Poly World was gonna live and I was gonna be very disappointed. Tentacruel. Okay, this one's a little more difficult. Barrier. So Barrier is interesting. It looks like one of the screen moves, but how it works is it raises the user's defense by 2, instead of applying like a field effect that raises defense for the whole team. Bonk. Alright, Bubble Beam. I have a feeling I have been booped. Have I, by chance, been booped? Alright, Blastoise is the finisher, huh? Well, I guess I'm just gonna Vine Whip it. Oh, nuts. Dang it. Dang it and fizzles. Alright. You don't believe it? Good. I'll show you guys how good you are. Not. Bleh. She's got such mean girl energy. Ooh, Bellsprout, okay. Well, I'll Mega Kick it first. And then I can switch to something a little more appropriate. Because if the other guy was water, then she's probably gonna have all grass. Yeah, there's Weeping Bell. We'll go with Zinx. Mix it up a bit. Man, Zinx is gonna, like, solo the Bruno fight. And maybe even the Agatha fight. She just goes hard at, like, what she can do. Alright, Power Snow, let's see if it KOs. That would be epic and funny. Woohoo! Alright, let's see if I can be epic and funny, too. Parasect and Boogaloo. Main reason why I think this is funny is because Power Snow is such a weak attack. Ooh, Victory Bell, okay. Victory Bell probably lives, but I don't think it's gonna live in Ice Punch. Easy peasy. See? What did I tell you? You're furious? Good. She has that mean high school girl energy. Okay, push that in there. This has to go up. Okay, but where does this one go? It has to go somewhere, doesn't it? Or was that just there so I could get items? Maybe it is just there for the items. Okay, so here's item. I can take you on, right? If I can get through here, I can go to the Elite Four? You don't say! Charmeleon! Or Tortle. Mewtwo, Technical, Aerodactyl, Almanite, Slowpoke. Pidgeot, Arbok, that's all, folks. Catch 'em, God, catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Catch 'em, God, catch 'em all. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon. Want them to release Switch remasters of Ruby and Sapphire? Ooh, that would be really good. I mean, I think I would probably prefer Emerald. Just because it has a bit more content in it. But, I mean, Ruby and Sapphire would make sense. And there are some Pokemon available in, like, Emerald does not have the combined Pokédex of Ruby and Sapphire. So you would still need them to get some of the Pokemon. 3D remasters? Yeah, no, I know what you mean. Because with Emerald, like, Emerald had a little bit more story to it. Emerald was included? Some of it, yeah. But there was some content there that wasn't. Like, namely the Battle Frontier. Okay, so I already pushed a boulder down here. So, does it go this way? It does, okay. Everyone was your fan, but they won't do that because Nintendo? I really wonder who's the one in charge of those, like, making those decisions. Because I know, like, in the past, some of the Nintendo of America employees revealed that they wanted to localize projects or bring, like, do ports or whatever, remasters, etc. But the Japanese branch are the ones that said no. So, like, there are people in Nintendo who genuinely want to make and give us these games. But there are people in, like, the executive spots that are like, no. And those are the ones that we need to start holding accountable. Because, I mean, we could, let's say we blame Doug Bowser. I mean, cool, but even if he wanted to, if, you know, someone in the Japanese branch said no, then it would just kind of be over. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, it's Nintendo Japan, but who specifically is in charge of that over there? Because they have a board of directors, I believe. Ow, Nori, no! Oh, okay, Nori survived, we're good. Okay, that is less good. The CEO? Well, I don't know if it's specifically just the CEO, because that would imply that he has absolute power. But I'm pretty sure Nintendo operates on a board of directors. Now, I could be wrong there. Let's just use a couple super potions just to get through this. Because I know we're nearing the end. Alright, full heal. Alright, this is the guy at the end. Double edge. No, thank you. Alright, actually good timing. Because now that we're through... Okay, I never understood why they put a maze like that in there. But yeah, ads are gonna be starting in 5 minutes. So this is actually not a bad time. I'll heal up, I'll get myself prepped, and then we will go beat the Elite Four. Now, I guarantee the Elite Four will not take a full hour. Alright, full restores. I'll get 10 of these. Revives, I'll get 10 of those. Sure, I'll get 10 max potions. Alright, save. Alright, so here, we're gonna go do the ad break, and when we get back, we will do the Elite Four. Yeah, are you ready, kids? Because this is going to be Hypey McHype face. Alright, be right back. Hello, Jerry. Welcome in, welcome in. I hope the rest of your stream went well. Alright, here we are. The Elite Four. Let's go. Lorelei of the Elite Four. No one can best me when it comes to icy Pokemon. It's not that there's not more ice types available. Hi, Cherry. I hope you had a wonderful time. Everyone, on Thursday, Cherry and I, we will be doing a Peak collab. It's gonna be pretty epic. And it's gonna be epic McPoggers. Yeah, so, she has Dugong, which, yes, that's an ice type. But like, she also has a Slowbro. And that's not an ice type. It's just such a... I guess you could say, really, her team is less so about types and more from one that you would get at the Seafoam Islands. Oh, don't worry, I'm bad at it too. I play Peak with a controller. So do not expect high-level gameplay from me either. If we can make it to the second area, I think that's gonna be a win. Ouch! Ouch! That was rude! Okay, Delicia. Let's go, Deli! I mean, I expected to get hurt, but that was a lot. Alright, bite? Nope, bite still isn't even enough. Oh, and she's yawning. Start. If it had done a little bit more damage, Slowbro could have been knocked out by the hail. They do change hail up in the later games to be snow. It doesn't do damage over time anymore, but it will do... What it does is... Oh, hail stop. Anyway. So, they changed it to be snow, and how the snow works is that... It will give you a 50% boost to your defense if you are an ice type. Okay. Surf is probably gonna take me out here. Yep. Alright, Nori, I'm gonna put some faith in you. Kick him! Kick him! Kick him! Kick him in the knees! Yeah, that's how you do it, girlfriend. Nori probably can handle it from here. I think she might have a Jinx. Yeah, I think she has Jinx and Lapras left. Bonk. Yeah. Look at that. Screech? No, no thank you. Jinx, I knew it! Alright. Charizard, you're the one I need here. How far along am I in the game? This is the Elite Four, so after this, so I can fight these four, and then the champion, and then that's it. And then it's post-game. So you've pretty much come in right for the finale. Oh, Jinx is using a trap. That's not gonna be good. Alright. Empress, I'm gonna need you too. Am I winning? Kinda winning. I need to just be able to actually hit. Also, are you Also, Vimmy? Are you excited for Wednesday? Come on, come on. Yeah. Get clawed on. Cat treat? I'll do it later. Melanie is very much asleep. Yeah, and I can tell she doesn't want to be disturbed because she has her paw over her eyes. Yep, so close, right at the end. You have... Is this Shell Bell or... No, Citrus Berry, okay. I let the P.O. Box point thing is over so you can spend on Melanie. She appreciates it. Hey, Shavitz, thank you for the happy affiliate anniversary. I'm better than you thought? Good. Your body is Regieleki. And so, we'll use a few revives here. I'm pretty sure Bruno is actually gonna be easier. I just have better matchups into him. Hey, you got Arrowhead. Nice. Actually, you know what, let's do... I can do Super Potions, I think. At least just enough to get them through. You always wondered why Bruno had 2 Onyx? Beats me. Maybe just because they're rock strong. He be eating those packing peanuts? No, silly. He should be packing the peanuts. Travis, what if... Okay, hear me out. We tuck in your pants into your socks, and then we fill up your pants completely full if like, completely full of packing peanuts, and then we all take turns punching and kicking you. Hi, Autumn. Hello, lovely. How are you doing today? Oh, Hitmonchan lived. Feisty. Well, there goes my Jinx plan. Okay, new plan. Nori. So, I knew he was gonna heal. If I could get the defense drop with Rock Smash, that would be good. Well, I think we just Brick Break here. Yay! Thank you, Autumn. Practicing some songs, how about you? Not too bad. Oh, Nori hanging on. I'm saving that for later. Alright, Bruno is using Hitmonlee. Yeah, so guess what? I have an iPhone for tracking now. I got my Switch issue fits. I have my adapter for the trip. And then... I also bought a very nice, what do you call it? It's like a phone mount. So you clamp it onto your desk and then you can position it. Yeah, I'm actually quite excited to be able to use it. I've got it clamped right now, but I haven't gotten, like... I'm gonna have to redo my model a bit, adjust some parameters, all that fun jazz. Well, Empress is dead. $15, give it up for day 15! Alright, I know Drill Peck will KO. Yeah, I'm super excited. And then... Wrong button. And then my mama said that she'll redo my models. She wants to experiment with V-Bridger and Perfect Sync. Now, y'all have probably seen V-Bridger tracking, that's pretty common. But Perfect Sync is like V-Bridger on steroids. Yeah, it's gonna be experimental for her, and I get to be the guinea pig. How could I lose? Because I said so. He's a bit of a sore loser. He's the only one that looks away from you after he loses. Okay, so... This is a time where we actually do need to heal up. Okay, so... Fully heal you... Fully heal you... Honestly, Zinx does handle this next one. I'm gonna look, see? Go face the next challenge. He always looks away. He's just a sore loser. Agatha of the Elite Four. Hey, it's Nakomi! Hello, Nakomi. Hi. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. Alright, Zinx, I'm putting faith in you here. Yeah, okay, so you're faster, that's good. You've got a very high special attack. Perfect. Yay, thank you for the happy affiliate. I can't believe I've been affiliate for 5 whole years. Funny enough, Vi was here when I hit affiliate. They were on my couch. Man, what was I even streaming that day? Was that Pokemon Shield? Or maybe it was new Pokemon Snap? I don't even remember. I just remember thinking it was a cruel joke because it was right before, April Fool's? And like, by the time everything got finished, it was April Fool's, like it rolled over. And I was like, is this real? Or is this just a joke? Alright. Turn 180 degrees. That Gengar really hurt. I should be able to take this though, because both... Oh, Creepy Cavern, nice. I was gonna say, so both, Poison and Ghost are, special... No, sorry, physical moves? Well, types in this? Oh, come on, a crit? That's just rude. There's actually a chance I might not be strong enough. Well, that hypnosis could have been scary. A well-deserved crit. Haunter. Yes? No? Yeah, I think Fly is probably okay. I kinda wish he had sent Haunter out a little sooner. He has more experience for the Jinx. Okay, Flamethrower surely at this range should KO. There we go. I'm something special? Thanks, my mom says I'm special too. Okay, so we're gonna be fighting Lance. And well, Lance is Lance. He has an all-flying type team. Which means technically Jinx does really well. Mind that I'm gonna get absolutely rocked. I also don't really have anything good for his Gyarados. Also, this is an automated... Like, you actually can't control your character here. Alright. I'm actually gonna lead with Deli here. So, my main reasoning here is that between Deli having water and ice coverage, it covers for most of his team. Alright, leading off with Gyarados. Dragon? Alright, so Dragon Rage always does 40 damage. If I get the freeze, Gyarados will just drop. Unfortunately, next turn I am forced to heal. But this can be handled with a Hyper Potion, so that puts us at full, meaning I can take a few Dragon Rages. Yes, I can take 3 Dragon Rages before I need to heal. One more after this. Now, if I get the freeze, like I said, then that's advantageous for me. The one problem about Deli is she's not very fast. Oh, come on, you lived? Okay, well, you know what? We're both gonna heal. We know it. See, there it is. I knew you were gonna heal, you butt. Hey, how about I bite? Just for a little bit of chip damage, and then I go into using Ice Beam. Yeah, Neko. How is your work for today going? Have you made much progress with your coding? Yeah, I'm super excited for your project. It's looking... It definitely has my interest. Oh, Twister, okay. Twister actually does less damage than Dragon Rage. That is good to know. Oh man. Why does he have to be such a butt? I don't think this KOs. No. But Bite will. Oh, you have Bite as well? Oh, and I flinched. Bleh. You're a butt. You're a big old butthead. You're so much of a butthead, your best friend's name is Beavis. Oh, come on, really? Okay, you're seeing this, right? That was a lot of flinches in a row. That's just not fair. Okay, Dragonair. Alright. Zinx, I'm putting some faith into you here. I mean, between being fast and having super effective stab moves, surely Dragonair doesn't survive, right? It's going well? Awesome, I love to hear it. Just being very tired? Oh, don't worry. I completely understand how you feel. You're doing so much. But I do want you to know I am proud of how much work you've done. Honestly, inspiring how much dedication you've got. But please, it is okay to take a rest day now and then too. Alright, we're good here. I was a little scared of how much Aerodactyl would do, or if it would get the Omni boost. Okay, he doesn't heal, that's good. Okay, he just has another Dragonair, huh? So that's Aerodactyl, Gyarados, 2 Dragonair. So his last one is gonna be the Dragonite, I believe. I think that's level 60? It's either 59 or 60. It is quite up there though, I do know that. Tell you what, Neko, if you're a good girl and allow yourself a day off, I'll do something very nice for you. The streams are the rest? Aw, thank you. That does mean a lot, because I want to give people those cozy vibes. You know, like when you've never played Pokemon? Honestly, I could kind of believe it. Because, I mean, not everyone has that opportunity. Let's see. Do any of these help me out? I don't think... Yeah, no, none of these items are really all that good. Not for what I need. I do think I want to use my rare candies, though. Because, I mean, I've got, I believe, 5 of them, was it? Yes. So... I mean, I could get a bunch of people up to level 50... like, 52. Or, you could be 53, you could be 53. And then I'd have one more that I could put on you. Because you can... Really, God? Ah. Okay, yeah, so here's what I'll do. Level you up. Level you up. But no, I was on a different train of thought, so... What I was saying is, you know those, like 1990s, early 2000s sleepovers? Where, like... You would have, you know, the pizza, you would go to Blockbuster or something to rent a movie... And, you know, you do all those fun things. Yeah, those are, like, the vibes I want to go for with my streams. Okay, here we go. Look all over Pokemon. Your several teams that would be any type. And now you're the champion. Yeah, I don't think he does much for, like, actually switching out his Pokemon. Meaning that as long as I have my advantageous Pokemon on the field, I'm in an okay spot. Like, see, that's one down. It should probably be Exeggutor next. Oh, the Rhydon. You know what? Why not use Shell? She'll be good here. I mean, 4 times super effective? Using a special stat against something with a low special defense? Oh yeah, look at that damage. Ooh, scary face. Yep, he's gonna heal. Vine Whip probably doesn't KO because it's weaker, but if I get a crit, it's guaranteed to knock out every time. Oh! When you look at that, oh heck yeah! That is fantastic! Ooh, Arcanine. Wait, what am I afraid of Arcanine for? You can literally do, like, negative damage to Delhi. Yeah, I don't know why I was so afraid of that. I guess I've played so much VGC. Oh yeah, no, that's why, because he's gonna flinch hacks me. Is this enough for the KO? No. But you know what? That is okay. Because I do still have healing items. If they can heal, so can I. Okay, water gun. It's only— oh, come on, really? Okay, you, I know, can— as long as you don't flinch, you knock it out here. I guess technically a crit would have been bad as well. Okay, now it should be the Executor. Honestly, I don't know why he doesn't send it out sooner. But I mean, you do you, boo-boo. Now whatever goats your moat. Okay, you know what? Light screen's actually a little bit annoying. Like, unironically, a butt. Crit? Yo, we got the crit, heck yeah! Okay, Blastoise. You know what? We're gonna be funny. Unless this thing has Ice Beam. Hydro Pump. Oh, ouch. Okay, that is not what I wanted to see. I'm gonna have to Hyper Potion you. Sorry, I was doing that with one hand. I could risk going for, like, I could see if maybe they'll miss and I can get my Mega Drain. They did not miss. But, you know what? That's okay. Cause I mean, I still have— I think Shadow is what I'll use here. My plan here is I'm gonna fly. Or still here, just no, don't worry about it. Do what you need to. So my plan is I fly. He's gonna take extra damage from poison. It's gonna chip him down even more. I hit him with the fly. I have to take a Hydro Pump to the face, but he drops the poison. And then that will just leave the Alakazam, I think. Oh wait, he has a Citrus Berry? That might be enough to keep him alive now. Nope. I wasn't too sure if we were gonna be one tick away or not. I take a Psychic, right? Yes, I do. Perfect, perfect. Meow! And here comes a giant fist! And a crit for the finale! No! That can't be! You beat me at my best! That's right, I beat you! And Oak is here. I've won, yep. You need to treat him with love and trust. I mean, I feel like I don't know about the love, but he trusted in their abilities. Yay! We're the champion! Yay! I'm saving that. Oh yeah, look at that. And Note just runs away. And Professor Oak's just like, I have to go deal with that pain in the butt. Oh yeah, look at that. We got the credits. Honestly, these people did very well to make quite the game. Who would have thought that a funny little game inspired by Dragon Quest and catching bugs would evolve into one of the most powerful gaming franchises in the world? Majestic. I guess the question is, what do I play next? Because honestly, it's probably gonna be something else kind of retro-ish. I mean, I might even just jump into doing Gale of Darkness. That's not out of the question at all. Oh, my SD? Yeah, that is something I'm considering. Like 100%. Honestly, maybe I'll put a poll up in the Discord. If you're not in the Discord, you really should be. We're pretty awesome. Yeah, we're gonna see. Satoru Iwata. What a man he was. Hopefully he's resting in peace. By the way, Nob Ogasawa, he follows me on Blue Sky. It's pretty cool. I asked him like an honest question about the translation, and he answered it very eagerly, and I don't know, I guess he just really likes his, I guess fan interactions, would you call it? Whatever it is, he's just such a cool dude. The end. Alright, here we are. Well, I hope everyone's been having a good time. I don't know why it's not showing my music. Maybe I need to just reset it. Hold on. No, it is set to loop. I don't know why. But anyway, we're gonna get ready to wrap things up here. And I think I know who we're going to raid. So, just bear with me a moment while I get the raid set up. So, go over here. We're gonna go raid Cece because she's playing the Tamagotchi life stuff. And that's just very fun and chaotic. From what I've seen. So, yeah, let's go have a little bit of fun, you know? So please do stick around for the raid. So, non-subscribers use that raid message. Subscribers can use this raid message. And then, here we go. If it will just paste properly. Or I'll just have to type it myself. I could do that too. There we go. Okay. Let's go give Cece a nice big hello, okay? Yeah, be very nice to her. She's a fantastic snail girl. And, I don't know, she's just really fun, and she taught me how to do my nails and stuff. So, like, she is honestly such a big sweetheart, okay? Alright. Switching over to the ending soon screen, and I'll see you all on Wednesday. A little bit later than normal, only by an hour. And I will be doing a special panel. So, definitely stay tuned for more information on that on my socials and in my Discord. And, well, have a wonderful morning, day, night, and a very happy time zone.